you know Mills is gonna get to cooking. So you know what, bro? Go ahead and run the clip. And when the clip's done, just cue Mills up and let Mills cook. You heard?
I'm probably in a minority. As we get more involved in global basketball, the NBA is the only league that plays 48 minutes. And I am a fan of 4 10-minute quarters. I'm not sure that many others are. I mean, putting aside what it means for records and things like that, I think that a 2-hour format for a game is more consistent with sort of modern television habits. I don't think people in arenas aren't asking us to shorten the game, but I think as a television program, being 2 hours, that's Olympic basketball is 2 hours. College basketball, of course, is
Yeah, but
is
if
40
you
minutes.
like it, I'd say it has kind of a little bit of a push there.
Yeah, but it's such a dramatic change to the game. I mean, I think something like that would have to be talked more about.
Yo, man. Adam. Adam, 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 Adam. And you look like a puppet. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I don't know you from a hole in the wall, but I'm gonna just go off of how you look. And I'm gonna just go off your body of work. Bro, you're terrible, bro. And you know what? You might be used by the owners. You just might. You just might be used by the owners. You just might be used by somebody else over there in Disney. You got partnership. You was a marketing guy. But so much of you being a marketing guy and you really don't even love this sport, bro. You literally can see you don't love the sport. And this is the part that's pissing me off because you don't love the sport and you're doing everything because you feel like this, that, and the fourth. I don't know who's telling you to say this, but you got to stop. You and whoever's telling you to do certain things, y'all must stop. Y'all killing the sport. Leave it alone, bro. Bring the integrity back to this game. Stop with the BS. Stop with the changing of all this other stuff. Stop trying to save people to get all this. Like, stop, bro. Leave the game naturally as much as you can. You're gonna make money if you leave it naturally, and that's for all the sports. Stop this BS, bro. Stop. The only global way of doing things is just making sure the product can show the product. Keep showing Wemby, keep showing SGA in Canada, keep showing Jokic in Serbia, keep showing Luca in freaking Slovenia. Like, keep showing these guys. They're going to make their people globally come watch the NBA. But you got to stop force feeding. You got to stop trying to change things. You got to stop trying to bring a whole global. You have the Olympics for that. You got the FIBA for that. You have the NBA. The NBA became the NBA because it's the NBA, not trying to replica of what you're seeing globally. Cut the crap, Adam, and whoever's telling you what to say and whoever's telling you what to do because it's annoying, bro. All this is annoying. This is not how you're going to get your ratings up. It's not how you're going to get more money in your pockets. None of that. The NFL are king for a reason. They're not changing the game drastically. None of that. The rules might be on some BS. Yeah, okay, we get all that. But at the same time, the product is the product. It's the shield. You and whoever's telling you what to do and say, cut it out. I'm done.
All right, Sly, you want to take a crack at it, or you
Man.
want me to go? It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll be quick. So the thing with Adam Silver, it's just it's tough, man, because yo, Adam Silver, yo, he's kind of for black men getting to it, man. The NFL not like I don't know. I don't like how the NFL operate, man. They operate like they don't
Just say
like
it,
the NBA.
plantation. Just say it.
What I know I'm not good just saying either because you never know. But the NFL don't operate in the best interest of African Americans, and the league is predominantly African Americans. I don't necessarily want the NBA to do that. I like that the NBA kind of like it gives players more freedom and more. I don't. It's more of a it's more of a free game, if you will. Whereas the NFL is like, yo, NFL put his foot down, and although it does help the game, but it's different because you only can get uh American football in America, whereas basketball they do have an opportunity to branch off globally and expand the brand. And as you see with the Olympics back in '92, that's how the NBA became the NBA. Like when Michael Jordan and them went over there in the Olympics, that made that's was the biggest boost the NBA got. So I do get trying to remake that whole process. I think you're gonna go through ups and downs, and it's just part of the game with any business. But they up against a tough task because to pit them against the NFL is really unfair. But it's just now the NFL coming for it now. He's trying to figure stuff out. So I'm not necessarily mad. But I know I'm a purist and I'm gonna watch basketball either way. So I think they don't concentrate on us when they do what they do. They're trying to get casuals to kind of join the fray. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent about it.
And you know what, Sly? That's the problem, right? The NFL isn't trying to cater to nobody but the money.
That's the
The
fact.
money. The NBA is trying to cater to all types of things that they don't need to because the brand and the league is already there. Just make sure the product's good. That's all you gotta do. Make sure you put the product where it needs to be. OKC, small market team. You see that they were doing numbers in the very beginning. Start shifting games out. You think people want to watch New Orleans prime time? Make those guys sit in the back, bro. Put OKC in the prime time spot. You know what I mean? Teams that are succeeding and you see that they're flourishing and they're starting to come with these stars. Those are the ones you push in the front. Now, this whole change of the game clock, garbage. Get that the hell up out of here. Okay? That don't make no sense to me at all. Just like the format they have for the All-Star game, trash. Get that out of here. The competition level of the NBA, I hate to say it, is diminished. The NFL, the reason why you know why they're king? Because every week matters. Every game matters. The NBA, 82 game season, and yet again too, it's how we absorb things nowadays. Everything is digital, bro. Before you had to sit in front of your TV to watch the game or go there. Now you can get it on your phone, tablet, laptop. You know what I'm saying? And people love highlights. Me, I like my highlights, but if I'm going to talk about a game, I like to watch the whole game. So I know every aspect. I can say, okay, my belief is this change that. It's not like that anymore. And in the NFL, baseball, and NBA, it seems like they want to make offense king. And let me tell you this, I don't care for that. I care for competition. I care for actual drama. Yo, you know what I mean? Like these guys had to battle back from 20 points, playing hard nosed defense and making the smart decisions. Now it's 53. Like you guys know this, and bro, hopefully you can find this stat before we get out of this. The Boston Celtics shoot the most threes in the league. You want to take a guess of what that number is per game? Just a
Too
random
many.
guess, man.
I don't know. I don't know.
50 plus.
That's crazy. I thought
50 plus.
The Hornets is right there with them, right?
Pardon me?
I think ain't the Hornets right there with them too?
They're pretty close. They're pretty close.
Yeah.
Their
Put it
their true shooting percentage, I think, is like second in the league, and that's like twos, threes, all that, right? But 50 plus threes a game. You know what I mean? And this is literally based off the Golden State Warriors. When Charles Barkley and them were saying, "Oh, ain't no jump shooting team gonna win a championship," well, like Shaq said to Kobe, Charles Barkley, tell me how their ass tastes, because dead wrong. But the problem is, like me, you, Da Vinci, and Mills have talked about, there's no longer a system. It's just every team's running the same thing. Now, teams are starting to change. You see Joker and them. You see OKC. You see certain teams like actually try to have a system aside from the Warriors, because we won't take the Warriors out of this completely, because everybody's trying to copy their system, their little thing, right? But it's the same thing, man. There was a high school game I was listening to on the radio. These guys said for the first quarter, they took 25 threes, each team. And by the half, it was still 0-0.
Hmm.
This isn't just something that's affecting the NBA. It's affecting everything. Hey, boxing. Floyd Mayweather, call me a GOAT all you want. Guess what boxers are doing now? I might lose. I ain't going to fight him. I want to keep my old record, my old record. What competition is out the window? Everybody's about the dollar bill now. And the NBA hasn't realized All you have to do is put a proper product out there, and it will sell. They don't need to look for a face of the league like we talked about a couple episodes ago. What they need to do is put the best teams on TV. Your team doesn't want to perform well? Guess what? We'll put you at the bottom of the ticket. Don't give two because they're all like, I don't think people realize profit sharing in the NBA and NFL is the same. No, like teams are worth more, but the money collected throughout the whole league, everybody gets a piece of that, bro. They all get a piece, whether your team's trash or not. Everybody's getting a piece of that money. Now, the individual stuff that happens with the teams, the marketing of the player or the jersey, that might mainly go to that team and that player. But the NBA still takes their cut off the top of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, at the end of the day, Adam Silver, he's not David Stern. This wouldn't be happening if Stern was still here. For as much of a Grinch and a curmudgeon I felt he was about the business, but he was about the business in a way of saying, listen, man, you don't perform, we don't show you. We don't care. People forget Magic and Bird saved the league. How'd they do that? You think it was a whole bunch of hoopla? No, there was a storyline behind it, and the NBA helped push it. And those guys performed and put the product on for people to want to watch it. It wasn't just Magic and Bird. It was, hey, these two guys, they had their thing in college. They came to the NBA. Both of them one of them went to a storied franchise because the Lakers wasn't really a storied franchise at that time. Boston was, okay. Larry Bird, the Great White Hope, Magic, the, whatever, Negro, you know what I mean, doing all this fancy stuff with the ball, still worked out. You know what I mean? You go from them to Jordan. Even though Jordan didn't make sure most people didn't get their championship, we still talk about Barkley, Hakeem, Shaq, Penny Hardaway, Muggsy Bogues. We talk about a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys. And it's crazy that, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, they haven't realized the formula hasn't changed. If you just stick with the formula, it will grow. But they're trying to do all this extra stuff, and it makes no sense. So I digress. Also, Toronto, you guys are lucky that I forgot to tell my brother to play that clip. Excuse me, because you guys did do Vince dirty, and that's part of the reason why you see the trade that's happening with Anthony Davis and Luka. Watch what happens now. A lot of these star players, they're gonna start strip pause. I'm not even gonna say it. They're gonna start messing with their money. People will get moved around for no reason. Because LeBron didn't even know AD was getting transferred. You know what LeBron found out? At dinner with his family. AD's on what? I got Luka. What? Yeah, that's how they did it. So, NBA, smarten up. Because the NFL is going to push it to 20 games in the next 3 years. Quote me on that. You guys are going to get screwed.
The NFL coming for everything, for real. Yeah. But I will say this though. So I think so I know we get on the NBA for kind of some of their tactics, right? But like so what if who would you guys say the premier guy in the league? I don't let's say, what if SGA was dating Rihanna, right? And they had Rihanna at all the games, and like that was like a storyline that they pushed. Would y'all be cool with that?
They push it. I'm not saying I'd be cool with it.
The NFL basically do that with Taylor Swift, and it's like we don't like it, but we accept it. Like, but if the NBA did that, would we accept that?
We have no choice but to accept it. We're gonna turn it off because they're patenting Rihanna. I don't care about Rihanna. I care about the goddamn game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like us, we don't really care about it, right? We kind of just want the game, but we don't look at it like, man, I'm all for it. I get it. Like, you got it. That's the part that we ain't gonna really like too much, but it ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things, like, and I look at all of the little antics, like the Bronny stuff and all that. I look at all of it as like, it's not for me. I ain't gonna really care about it, but I do get it. So I just ignore it. Same like that I do with the Taylor Swift stuff. Like, I just ignore it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we can't do nothing about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, listen, I feel you on that. But, yet again, for us three, we're not watching for that. But for the masses, that's what they're doing. And to be honest, they're brainwashing them to think that's what the sport is, all entertainment. Of course it's entertainment, But like Mill says, it's an art form. It's a way of expressing yourself. Before social media, this is how these people got themselves out of the hood. This is how people, you know what I mean? Rapping, dancing, music, sports.
This stopped 7 major crimes in the world, man. Sports literally save people from killing themselves, killing others, stealing, all that stuff. It's another way of expressing yourself. You know what I'm saying? So again, we going against a machine, bro, at this point. And at this time, like I said, when I talk about Adam Silver, when I talk about the NBA, when I talk about even the NFL at times, yeah, with this Taylor Swift, whatever. Um, bro, we don't people don't play sports and watch sports for this, bro. Like I mean, you got the casuals, I get it. You gotta respect them. But at the same time, they're still gonna watch for the halftime shows of the Super Bowl. They're still gonna watch for the commercials of the Super Bowl. They're still gonna tune in now because you got sports betting. The casuals is tuning in. So this should be a plus for the NBA. Sports
Never
betting,
mind.
anybody should be plus. Should be the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro,
It's that double-edged sword though that we talked about.
exactly. And it's like it's starting to get annoying because again, this is why the viewership is going down. Because when you really think of it, that we would all love to say that the casuals is the reason why the viewers is going down because the fans who love the sport isn't respecting the sport anymore. And
Facts.
that's what and just like ECG talked about, this is going to high school, middle school kids, AAU programs.
Yeah,
It's trickling down.
yeah. And yet again, it's not just basketball. It's every sport now.
Every sport.
You know, like I said, when I brought the boxing one, look, Sly, how many times we were like, yo, why won't this guy fight this guy? Because it's all about the over record. How much am I gonna get paid?
Mhm.
You go back 15 years, these guys were paid. I want to let people know I'm the baddest man alive. Ain't nobody messing with me. And that sense of pride, that sense of dedication to your craft, it's gone, man. I mean, you know what?
Listen,
I'm not gonna say that. That's a lie. I gotta stop that. My bad. It's
it's long.
not instilled in every single player. Because LeBron still respects the game. KD respects the game. Steph respects the game. You know what I mean? No. But when I mean to respect the game,
To a
come on,
degree,
man.
I was okay. Yeah.
How many games you really see them sitting out? How many times you see them really cheat the fans? Be honest. They don't really cheat the fans like that. There's a couple like Kawhi. I understand Kawhi's situation, injury, whatever. He's quiet, but that Jimmy Butler, you know what I mean? This guy, that guy, you know what I mean? They get upset with the team. All of a sudden, they take it on the fans. They don't realize the fans is what's making you this money. I worked in service. I hate to tell you all this. The customer's usually right. The customer telling you it's trash. Because guess what? When they decide not to pay anymore, and then you start to walk things back, it's going